Look at, he used the side draft there to slow Newman perfectly. Gets it, now clears. Wow. What a move.
Tough move.
Right, welcome to another Buddy Lap Reacts, where myself, Park Kligerman, and Landon Cassill dive into some of the greatest and best moments in NASCAR, all motorsports, reacting to them, and giving you some insight that maybe we see that you haven't seen. Now, this one's really special. I always say this, but Landon, I'm going to let you take it from here, because this race is a race I think it means a lot to you, because it's one of your best finishes ever in a NASCAR Cup Series.
Yeah, absolutely. This was my first top 5 in the NASCAR Cup Series, and really one of my best all-around races through an era where we were fast at superspeedways at Hillman Racing. I worked really hard to learn superspeedways at this time and overcome some of my challenges from years prior where I just plain and simply wrecked a lot at superspeedways. So let's roll the tape and see if I can remember any of this race, because I remember 2 big things from this race. Number 1, a huge push I got down the backstretch from Marcos Ambrose, and then number 2, on the final lap coming to the checkered, not getting a huge push from Clint Boyer to win the race. First of all, I don't even remember that this was a green-white checkered, so I do not have Mark Martin. I do not have Mark Martin caliber race memory. I just don't.
Who do we even have here? I haven't watched this in forever. Literally, you guys just threw this on me. We got the leader, Brad Keselowski, at the height of his superspeedway prowess. Is that Jeff Burton maybe in the 31 in 2014, or is that Ryan Newman?
I don't know. I'm going to have to wait till the ticker comes around. Okay, so it looks like I'm restarting 10.
Hell of a crowd.
Oh, look at that. Look at that push, Landon.
Yeah,
78 is legging back a little bit. Still a lot of cars on the track. It's not a totally attrition-filled race here.
Oh, we got. Oh, is that Trevor? Is he the 21, 2014? Gosh, this is testing my memory.
God, we don't remember anything, do we?
Hey, we know a ton about this stuff, we swear.
Yeah.
Oh, it was Newman in the 31. That's right.
So the cars were not locking bumpers at this time.
Yep.
Here comes a big push from the 9. Bam.
You
can't
you're
really
the yellow
on
car.
Camera.
We should say you're the yellow car in the middle lane, right there behind the cat car. You're in 8th currently, according to the ticker.
So Brad is pretty far out right now as a leader.
Yep.
I mean, that is
look at that block.
Sitting duck range.
Did you see that? Was that Logano and the
huge
block on Harvick?
This is sitting duck range. But Brad is proven to be probably one of the most tactical, successful Talladega drivers specifically.
Definitely. Look at, he used the side draft there to slow Newman perfectly. Gets it, now clears. Wow. What a move.
Tough move. That's a tough move because you're going against the corner. You know, you're going against the turn.
Yep. He's got Kurt Busch in the middle lane behind him. Newman's leading the top with Harvick behind him.
I think it's worth noting where
You're
I'm here on the bottom.
Yep.
Which
Your
is
favorite
important.
spot?
My favorite spot. This is what I learned. That was one of the key fundamentals that I learned. See, it just popped me right into 4th, is that you got to be on the bottom at Talladega, but then I break this fundamental right here when I try to go around the outside to make the move.
Needed a push. If Newman was just a bit closer.
Yeah, you're just not going to win that from the outside at Talladega.
Not without you needed
help.
Newman to be connected better. Whoever was behind him, I think that was maybe Kurt. He had to be connected better at that time, because that would have he would have had no choice but to run in the back of you, which would have given you that shot in that final bit. I made that same mistake a little earlier off of turn 4 in the truck race last year, where I was in 2nd and I went to cover the 25 and he duped me and I got hung out to dry. Same thing.
I think in that position, the position that I was in right there, where you're the 3rd or 4th car back, you think that your best option is to just pop out and hope that someone pushes you. But in reality, your best option going through turn 3 and 4 is to slam on the brakes. Create a huge gap in front of you, force a big push from the car behind you, and see where the momentum takes you. If it takes you to a place where the guy in front of you wants to block high and you can fake him low, you got to do that. Or if you have enough momentum to clear him on the outside, you can. But I just didn't have the momentum.
You just made me think. Well, you just made me replay that moment in my head of the truck race this past fall. And if I just hit the brake through the center there and just cover the bottom and force the 25 back from Moffitt, we come with a monster run down the front stretch.
That's the move.
Damn, and I knew that too. It's how I won in 2012 was breaking the draft on a break.
Talking about Brad here for this, I do want to say that I think that it's worth noting. I know we're well past the end of this race, but I think it's worth noting that Brad won this race with superior blocking skills, right? He didn't win this race with by some impressive overtake, right? He didn't make some juke move. He was basically the leader at the restart and defended pretty impressively with some, multiple attackers. His own teammate, Ryan Newman, with some amazing side drafting.
Yep.
It was a masterclass in superspeedway blocking.
And I said this earlier. He was at the height of his superspeedway prowess, but what made him so good, and it has made him so good at superspeedways, is his level of dedication to doing the research and the homework and watching tape and putting himself mentally in those moments that we just discussed and deciding what is the best course of action. And that's something that he showed me when I was working with him back at Penske in 2010, 2011, and he started to really do some amazing things during the tandem era and then showed this ability in terms of blocking. Even as the type of superspeedway racing changed, he kept up with it so well. So, superspeedway racing, like any form of racing, can be a lot of confidence-based. But his confidence plus his homework equals the ability he's had. So that was a cool one. Congrats.
I don't know if the
Good
broadcast
job.
shows it, but you would see probably by now Mike Hillman Sr. tearfully hugging me on pit road. This is our last super speedway race together. It was amazing to have a top 5 here.
Yeah, you guys did a lot of great things together.
Oh, no, it wasn't our last. I'm sorry. We had a whole nother year of it after. This is 2014. Got my years wrong.
Uh-oh. Well, it shows our memory once again. Perfect.
Yep,
You guys did a lot together. It was good stuff. Let's thank Speedway Labs Dev for giving us this one in one of the comments on our earlier NASCAR Reacts or Money Lap Reacts. If you have a race, doesn't have to be NASCAR, that you would like us to react to, just let us know in the comments. Please like and subscribe. Thanks for watching.